As we think about the differences as a function of male or female gender on consumer behavior in practice, or what consumers do, we do find a number of different effects. For example, one of the things that we find is that on average, women will spend more time examining an advertisement or reading the fine print of an ad. And one possibility is that women, in most households, are responsible for the procurement of, let's say, 80% of the items in the household. Not all households, not all products, but we do see that by and large, even in modern times, that women are doing a lot of the household purchasing for a family. And so it may just be that they're in the habit of thinking a lot about these decisions because they do them quite often and they're thinking in more detail. And what we find is that men tend to use more heuristic cues, meaning they'll use little shortcuts to figure out if something is a good deal or not. And so in one piece of research that we published a couple of years back now, we found that the color of price information impacted men's judgments, but not women's judgments. And so, again, if you think about that ad, and in this instance, I think our prices were right below the product, and we either featured that price in black or we featured it in red. And so the individuals were looking at toaster ovens and microwaves, and they were given seeing a selection of 9 different products with their price information and a little description of the product. And what we found was that when we showed those ads and we showed it with prices in red, we found that men would perceive the retailer overall as offering better prices, that this is a retailer that offers good deals. We didn't find any effect for men when the prices were in black, and we found no effect whatsoever for women. So women, it didn't matter if the prices were in red or in black, they showed no effect. And some of the follow-up research that we did as part of that, one of the things we did is we looked at the ability of participants to remember the price that was listed, right? So we did that a couple different ways, and one of the ways we did that was we said, right, so one of the items that you saw was an Emerson microwave. Can you tell us what price that Emerson microwave was? And what we found was that, everybody gets it wrong because nobody can remember the price in an ad. But men got it more wrong than their female counterparts. That women got closer to guessing the price of that product than men did. And so it suggested that women spent a little more time looking at the ad and what we'd call encoding or committing the price information to long-term memory more so than men did. And as a result, they were better able to recall that price than men were.